Okay, the kids want me to show you my fake smoking. I don't smoke because I don't want to, well, I guess you're right. At this point, cancer wouldn't really even be able to be fake. Okay, well, I guess I'd probably never be able to get cancer, but like, I wouldn't want to be a bad example. And if tobacco could make cancer, I wouldn't want to be putting it in my lungs. So I fake smoke because the kids like to swim around in the smoke after it mixes with my powers in my mouth. So watch. Okay. And this is all I do. This is all I do literally. I put smoke in my mouth and then I blow it out, and you can see spirits. You can see like the spirits. You can see the dead. You have to pay attention, or you have to think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen, and ask the gods to show you. But watch. You're going to see existence come out of smoke while I fake smoke. And a lot of spirits and a lot of dead and stuff, they got addicted to coming out of the smoke when I'm smoking. So every time I have some weird, ridiculous moment to park in a corner and fake smoke, I fake smoke. Okay. Do you see them? Those ones are like dank darks. So when you're smoking out a dank dark, they want you to smoke very slow. So if you decide to play with a dank dark spiritual, and they'll tell you, I'm a dank dark type spirit or spiritual, they want the smoke to come out very slow and kind of thick, sometimes thick. So when the smoke came out really thick, that was a dank dark. That was a dank dark, and they wanted to swim in the smoke really thick like that. And they'll pull the smoke. So when you're smoking, if you really smoke or however you smoke, they'll pull the smoke out the way they want to come out of the smoke. Okay, this is angels. This is what angels and like the overly sweetsy, purity, cutesy types. Okay, they told me I didn't smoke enough. They didn't get to put on a good enough show. Hold on. Our show didn't rock their world enough. Okay. The art of playing in smoke. Okay, let's try again. Let's try to see. It's angels. Angels, spirits from heavens. The goody side. Okay, now this would be a good evil side. So if you're like from a good evil god, maybe the angel or the child of a really good evil god, and you like to play in smoke, it would be like this one. And predominantly, you kind of push it out like a weird, like if you're pushing smoke through a straw, and then they take the smoke and turn it into what they want. And that's what evil likes to do when they're the goody side of evil. And I don't really care any which way. It's just smoke, and as long as I make sure it's just weird ashes. And it's kind of fun because these weird fake smoking moments produce ashes. So you can put your power of God in the ashes and be that ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So every time I put ashes anywhere, I do that ashes to ashes, dust to dust thing. Not the religious version, the actual, what God's actually created in it version. Or the original good God creation of ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And then it's not really smoking if you don't put it in your lungs, which is good. Because, I mean, cancer. When it's just tobacco created by God, it's kind of a magical, amazing thing. As soon as they put chemicals in it, I don't I really wish people would never smoke and just play in the smoke like me or something. But I know that smoking is an addictive problem. These chemicals are a mixture that make it very hard to say no to smoking. But I thought I would just show you guys how I hang out with many heavens, many spirits, many dead, many things before I start my day. And I thought it might be fun. You guys smoke. So many people smoke. And you can maybe make a little heart with the ashes every time you smoke in the hopes that cancer will one day not exist. You know, when God's created smoking a long time ago, cancer didn't really make any sense. It didn't make any sense. When tobacco was just a plant and you smoked it, it was just a plant, and you learn how to dry it out and smoke it. And it made a really pretty flavor and a really pretty scent. Hold on. And it was just the pretty beauty of smoking. And the fun and joy of smoking. But over time, they have perfected chemicals in a bad way. And when smoking was